Watching yesterday, the freakout, the conservative at-large freakout was a sight to behold. The main theme that I took away from all the commentators on Fox News and Newsmax and OAN and others around the internet was really a suspension of reality. But this moment really stood out to me with Dana Perino, the former press secretary for George W. Bush. She's been in politics a long time. She's been in and around the press for a long time. She was one who had the duty to deliver the truth to the American people from the White House press secretary podium. And it is bizarre to witness the things that she's now saying, especially knowing what we know. Donald Trump had to have, it was required in order to keep a gag order was required in order to keep the court safe, the court's family members safe, witnesses safe. They needed a gag order so Donald Trump wouldn't intimidate them, wouldn't unduly influence them. But the gag order was also in place so he wouldn't intimidate or unduly influence the jury, because he was making comments online about prospective and named jurors. So much so that one juror dropped out, said, I don't have this in me. I can't do it. I'm already receiving threats. I'm already receiving attention that is not positive. That is influencing, that is tampering with the jury. So they put the gag order in place. And here you have Dana Perino, not a stupid person. I mean, you would think, but after listening to this, you might question that conclusion. Here you have Dana Perino stating that bringing Robert De Niro out to speak in front of a microphone outside the courtroom is jury tampering, and that she believes in her vast legal knowledge and understanding that there will be a lawsuit filed for jury tampering. The same thing Donald Trump not only did, but a court had to step in and stop him from doing. Watch Dum-Dum Dana Perino.
The Democrats' campaign, they're going to have an announcement at 10:15, and they were 10 minutes late, by the way. That's okay. Traffic, we can understand. But also, they preview that President Biden is going to give a big speech from somewhere in the White House, and they went to great lengths to say that means it will be an official speech as the commander-in-chief, the president of the United States, the leader of the free world, and not a campaign speech. But he sent the campaign to do a speech across the street from the jury trial. And I actually think that will probably be, it could be that they could file a lawsuit about that, because I think that it is against the law and against the rights of a defendant and the former president, and that it's tampering with the jury. I would say that's my opinion. I will stick to it. But I also think that it shows an increasing level of desperation.
It does.
And that De Niro, if you're going to give a speech like that, one, you should do it from the heart. Jason Miller needed no notes. De Niro's having to read from a script. He won't take his sunglasses off. Then, of course, you guys, my favorite part of the whole thing is the car alarm starts going off. I think maybe somebody did it on purpose, but it was pitch perfect for the morning. It really was like a Veep episode.
All of that, every single moment of that is abject nonsense. I mean, first of all it is an attempt to belittle Biden and Democrats. He was going to have a thing. Oh, they were 10 minutes late. That's okay. No big deal. We understand traffic. Then why say it? Why are you just trying to fill time, Dana? Is that the deal? It is absolutely in no way under any reality that can be grasped with the greatest amount of creative thinking you can muster, that it would be jury tampering to step in front of a microphone and talk, the same microphone that many people talk into. If it wasn't the same location, it was within steps away that Don Jr. and Eric Trump got out there. Were they intimidating the jury? Were they tampering with the jury by speaking into the microphone right out there on the plaza outside the court? Which, by the way, this just struck me. The same place that there was a mob gathered and there was a verbal tussle between Robert De Niro and some Trump idiot. This is the same place that Donald Trump says is a ghost town, that it's just cops and no one can get within 3 blocks of the court. What happened to that? It's another lie. And so Dana Perino steps into the role of liar to make things up out of whole cloth in order to protect the dear leader, in order to maintain cohesiveness in the cult. She tells her lies. It was pitch perfect that the car alarm started going. Idiots. He's reading notes. He's reading from a script. That's a bad thing. Donald Trump in court today had his Post-it notes saying, make sure you mention that the judge needs to dismiss this case. Donald Trump works from notes. He reads from teleprompters, which is the script, whether you know it or not, Dana Perino. And the fact that he had sunglasses on, it is grasping at straws, one after the other, to try to come up with something negative to say about Robert De Niro's presence there. Up to and including that he's jury tampering, that Joe Biden is jury tampering by dispatching the 80-year-old man to give a speech with assaulted Capitol Police and DC Metropolitan Police behind him. Known and done. This is a cult. If you're a Republican and you don't see this, you don't see haven't witnessed the scene outside the courtroom where people are dressed like the QAnon shaman doing weird meditation.
Thank you for participating in this ceremony with us. To America, you guys are all blessed.
What is going on? If Joe Biden had adherents who were dressed in weird costumes going around doing prayers or vocal meditation, whatever that was, people would be like, we got to second guess this. This isn't our guy. What is happening? I don't want to be a part of this. But this is the Republican Party. This is what it is. There isn't an alternative. It's not a fringe element. This is mainstream. And mainstream Republicans like Dana Perino worked for George W. Bush. It doesn't get more mainstream dynastic Republican family than that. She is here to defend Donald Trump with the most absurd lies and stories that she can conjure. Ugh. Weird. Very weird, inexplicably weird. If you have an explanation, though, I would love to hear it. You can leave a comment below. We can mix it up there. You can also call, leave me a voicemail, 714-576-4054. Of course, you can email me daily at dollemore.com. If you want to help support my work, I would appreciate you considering it. Click the join button below. $2 a month to become a channel member. You can go over to patreon.com/IDoubtItPodcast. Those are great ways to help support this work, and it would mean a lot. You can also follow me on social media. I'm at Dollemore everywhere. Instagram, Threads, TikTok, Facebook, Blue Sky, Post, whatever all they are. I'm there. It's early in the morning. I'm already tired. I love and appreciate you. I'll see you next time. Be genuine. Take care of one another.